swing coming back to New York?
Well, that's a good question. We love going to New York. We'll definitely be back. Station breaks and Loud and Swing at some point. We'll be back. Right now, there's nothing in the books, but we're definitely planning out our touring for next year, trying to tour in between conventions. So far, we've picked 2 places to go that they've later added conventions to the same places, so that's been we're like, oh man, we wanted to go places we weren't going to go. But so we're going to try to do that right now. So we'll definitely be there when we go to the New Jersey Con. But other than that, they'll pick another time. Maybe in the summer we'll come in. And I'd love to do Boston and New York City. Yeah. Go Sox.
So my question is, what do you think God's perception is of the turmoil that's going on currently on Earth?
Well, I think God's perception is the, you mean in our real life or in the supernatural world?
What's supernatural world? I don't know.
Okay, sorry. Yeah. Let's not get the real life stuff in here. Yeah, I think God's attitude is probably the same way that it was. Like, He wants people to figure it out on their own. At the same time, you know, you're dealing with there's a lot of the mess is strictly spawns from Him, and I think He needs to come. I think He's due to come back at some point, and just do a little bit of fixing, straightening out. Plus, I super wanted to meet His grandson. Yeah, so I mean, I think He thinks like, no, talk about tough love. I mean, God's whole thing was like, no, I'm done trying to fix it. But at some point, there's going to be a breaking point, and I think He's going to need to step in. Some divine intervention.
Thanks so much.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi.
My question was, if you could play any other character on this show besides, or regardless of how big the role, who would it be?
I usually say, I've said it to various people. I mean, gosh. And then when you said it doesn't matter how big the role, like, oh, maybe that was a fun. Well, I'm gonna go, you know, it seems so easy, but like, man, I want to be Dean when I grow up. It feels like that's the easy answer, but it's pretty fucking cool. I also say Castiel a lot, because just because I like Nisha a lot. And I don't know, but when you say small, maybe a small role, I think it would be cool to come back as the imaginary friend character in Richard's episode. Sully. I'm gonna go with Sully, just for the record, folks. He said Sully, so he'd come back as. That's what the headliners say. Anyway, I hope that answers your question.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Body swapping? Oh, yeah.
Thank
Columbia.
you. Hi.
I was just wondering if the Loud and Swing shirt that you have on the table for sale, did you guys like use a trampoline to get the shot, or did you skydive?
No, I think those bodies, gosh, I gotta ask, I'm so not my department, but I think that was somehow photoshopped. I don't think we're actually falling. I don't remember, I can tell you for a fact that I was never on a trampoline and someone took my picture going, what the hell? But I feel like it was photoshopped, my face on the body, and the body was manipulated. I don't know if an artist did it or if that's somebody. When Norton comes back on stage, he'll know the answer and we'll ask him. But I like it. I like that we're all falling. Yeah, no, I can tell you I wasn't. It's funny, answering that question reminds me, one time someone asked, at the end of season 5, when I'm typing on the computer, computer in Swan Song, episode, and then at the end I kind of poof and go away, and they thought that there was a body on the couch behind me. They thought there was like a body on the couch behind, okay, stay here, on the couch behind me, and who was the body and what did that, and I was like, I don't think there was I was a bit, and I don't think there was a body. It's like saying, I don't think I was on a trampoline. Like, actually, no, for a fact, there was no body there. I was there, and I would have known there was no body there. It was just like someone thought they saw a body. Steve, for those t-shirts, where did the falling come from?
It was literally our merch company sent it to us. Like, we had nothing to do. They took our faces and just classroom on something. I don't know where they got.
Where did the bodies come from?
I don't know. I honestly don't know. I think they had a picture from something else, and they.
We superimposed our faces on falling bodies. It's weird because that looks like my body.
Yeah, it all looks like all of ours, and I don't know how they did that. That's it.
Okay.
Loki.
Good merch company. They do good stuff for us. So there you go.
Yeah, I was kind of semi-hoping that Schmelke would be in there playing dive with me. But
Yeah.
I guess that'd be too much of a
That sounds like something he would do. He does have a lot of good jumping photos of us jumping, where it looks like we're levitating. I always like those photos. Hi.
Hi. I always love hearing your insight and wisdom on the Will You Accept This Rose podcast.
Thank you.
Love it. So my question is, what are your thoughts on Colton as the new Bachelor?
It's controversial. It's very controversial. She's discussing, I do a podcast, a comedy podcast, about the show, one of the best shows on TV.
Very best.
Yeah, called The Bachelor, or The Bachelorette. It's called Will You Accept This Rose? And it's a podcast. We take it very seriously. It's run by a comedian friend of mine named Arden Marine. And you should check it out. It's super funny. Even if you don't like the show or don't watch the show, I think it can still be entertaining. I think we hate watch it in a way. You know what I mean? But anyway, very important question. I think Colton, I think it's controversial because one has to wonder about Colton's, I really don't know. I don't know what his flavor truly is, if you know what I'm saying.
I know exactly what you're saying.
Right, so I think if we want to be fair, I think on his show we should have contestants, maybe some male contestants.
I
and see if
agree.
it sticks.
We want him to be happy.
Yes, we want him to be happy. Let's not, that. Now, if you want to really blow my mind, Bachelor, do that. Then you got a show.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. He just needs it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's been pretty miserable, so.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, and and the way he talks about, his virginity, which there's nothing wrong with that, but he talks about it like, it's like this super bad thing, and he doesn't get it, he doesn't know why, he's embarrassed in the locker room and all these things. I don't know. There's stuff there, there's stuff.
Okay, I'm the same way.
Yeah, but at the very least, it's going to be a good, messy old season of The Bachelor.
Yeah, total dumpster fire.
Great fodder for the podcast. Yeah, thank you for watching. What's that?
Did you want it to be the next Bachelor to watch the podcast?
Oh, if it wasn't Colton? What's so funny about The Bachelor too, and this is how in my memory, I'm so bad at remembering who people are, and who else was there at the end?
Jason.
Jason.
I wanted
The hair.
It could have been Jason.
Wait.
Jason was the right answer. Blake?
Oh.
Here's a mess.
Yeah, he'd be a mess. He needs some help too. A lot of these people need a little bit of help. But hey, don't we all? Yeah. It's awesome to talk to you guys about it. Hi.
So my question is, if you could shoot a video anywhere or do a stunt, where would it be and or what would you do?
So if I could shoot a video anywhere,
A music video.
or do a stunt?
Yes, like stand-up.
Yeah, well, I think it would be awesome to do, and I think we could do it, is make that woman's, what she thought the teacher word was, make it come true and do a video where we jump out of a plane. That's the stunt answer to your question. And we're flying through the air, singing the song. Billy's like, playing guitar. Or like, stick goes up, and then the stick almost hits me. It's a big comic bit. It's impossible to do, but I'd love to have it, because they just did this stunt in the new Mission Impossible, where Tom Cruise jumps out of a plane and it goes right to the camera, and that was not effects. They really did that stunt, so it can be done. So if I was Tom Cruise and I did that thing, but instead of being Tom Cruise, I was me, and I'm singing a Loud and Swain song, and then I go right into the camera just singing that Loud and Swain song. That would be awesome. And Billy, that'd be fun. But if not that, I got a really Kickstarter. I got a really good idea. I really want to shoot something because we have so little time, and we want to do a video for our new album. And so, and I want Rich to direct it, and it takes place in a bathroom at a convention. You don't know it's at a convention. It's just that's the only time we're all together that we have a second to do something creative. I want to run into a bathroom real quick and shoot something because he did our last video, and he did an amazing job. He shot it on an iPhone for Bandy's hand. Anyway, I got an idea in a bathroom I want to do for Overachievers, so stay tuned. If not that, I'm jumping out of a plane.
Hi.
Hi.
So I have two questions because I don't know if you'll have an answer for the first one.
Okay.
So the first question I've been trying to ask you since MinCon 3 years ago, and I finally just got to you every time you start questions like this. Right?
Oh no. Right, today's the day.
I know, right? It's meant to be. Maybe you do have an answer.
No, I don't.
Do you have any fun set stories from when you were on Not Another Teen Movie?
Oh, that's a good question. Let's see. Do I have good onset? Well, yeah, I guess my memory of that. You know, I had recently worked with some of those actors, and it was kind of fun because I was a little bit older than them. But when I got to set, 'cause there's so many people in that scene that I'm in at the party where there's like everybody's there. It's this big shot. It's all in one shot. They're going around this party. All these things happen, and so I had just worked with some of them, so I knew them, and it was a very comfortable set for me. But the other thing I remember is that it was this one shot, and it took so long to shoot it, and I had the first bit when they come to the door to open it up, and I have my line, and so there's just all this pressure to don't fuck up that line because everyone's depending on you, and so the first couple times I did it, it was like super stiff, like, hey, look, it's my party, and I was like super like nervous. And then the director was like, yeah, if you just like try one where you're like less, what's the word, like stressed out, you know what I mean? It's like my party, and I was like super tense, stressed out, saying my life. And anyway, then I calmed it down, and we ended up doing the take, like it took a couple of days to do this one take, because literally it was just all choreographed through this thing, and then I would come over here and do, you know, all these moving parts, so it took a long time, so I finally got it okay, but that's my memory. And Chris Evans, you know? Yeah. He and I had just done this TV show together, so, and he wasn't what he is now, you know? So he was like, it's funny when I think back about things like this, he's like, dude, hey! He was excited to see me. I mean, I haven't talked to him since then, so he would not even remember that, but it's funny how it flips around, you know? And now he's Chris Evans. Chris, remember, Chris! We worked together. Yeah, but anyway, yeah, I had just worked with him on this this show that he was on Fox that lasted for like a half season called The Opposite Sex. And, so anyway, he was like, "Hey man, what's up, man? Oh my God, cool." Anyway, and now he's Chris Evans. But yeah, those are my sad stories. What's your second question?
You have a line about Nebraska in one of your songs.
Yes.
And I'm from Nebraska, and
Cool.
no one ever comes to us.
I know.
And I wanted to know when you will come to us.
Oh, I'd love to come to Omaha. Omaha's got a great music scene.
We do.
Yeah.
We have a wonderful place called The Waiting Room that you should go to.
I would love to do that. I know, you know, I'm a big Conor Oberst fan, and you know, I know a lot of great bands have come out of there. Yeah, I'd love that.
Like
And
311, even though they don't claim us anymore.
oh, really?
Yeah, they're all from Omaha.
Oh,
Except
wow.
for like one person.
There's another band too that came out right around when Bright Eyes came out. There's another band, a little bit harder rock than Bright Eyes was. Anyway, I can't remember now, but I don't think they're together anymore. Anyway, yeah, I'd love to come. Yeah, the Nebraska sky. So I was Nebraska. I'm from Missouri originally, so I'm just like a couple states over. And we have that in common where it's just like if you're in the middle of Nebraska, in the middle of Kansas, there's just nothing, like it's just sky.
It's just sky.
Yeah, it's just sky.
And
Yeah.
cornfields.
And cornfields.
And soyfields.
And sky. Thanks for the question. Glad we had this finally.